Hey, Shalom Makim, all praise, honor, and glories to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to you fellow laborers pushing out this word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. Yeah, so I want to entitle this sitting, Fortify Your Minds for the Battle, all right? And when you go into that word fortify, which I have it queued up right here on the screen, the definition says, strengthen with defensive works so as to protect it against attack, all right? And that's what you want to do with your mind. You want to protect it against attack, which this definition is very relevant to being in its truth, all right? Because your mind is always under attack in its truth, all right? By way of the spiritual being Satan, whether it's through dreams, or doubts, you question yourself, whether you're a man or the Lord. And when you go into your mind, all right, your mind is pretty much your fortress, man. If you're in battle, all right, your fortress is pretty much your safe zone where you retreat to recoup, all right, and regroup. And that's the same with your mind, all right? You should be able to go to your mind, your closet, to regroup, all right, and meditate. Your mind shouldn't be infested or infiltrated with wicked thoughts. So in order to keep from that or estranged from that happening is to fortify your mind, man, all right? And when you read on in this definition, it says, strengthen, secure, protect, all right? So you want to secure your mind from being infiltrated by pretty much demons, man, all right? Now, let's read on in these definitions. It says, strengthen, reinforce, toughen, all right? So when you fortify your mind, you toughen your mind. We had a brother to roll up on the camp Saturday, or should I say yesterday, and he pretty much had an idea of the truth, all right? He was aware of the Edomites, and, he pretty much had the basics. But when we kind of ran it by him that his mother could be destroyed or even his own family, he kind of was taken by that. He was like, no, not my mom, all right? But being in his truth or fortifying your mind, you toughen or strengthen your mind so you'll be able to deal with certain things like that, man. You might lose family members. Family members or close friends might become casualties of war in this thing, man. But you got to be tough, man. You got to be like a rock, all right? And that all comes with fortifying your mind. It says, as we read on in these definitions, all right, right here at the top in the blue letters, it says strengthen, reinforce, toughen, all right, consolidate, bolster. All right, matter of fact, let's look at this word, consolidate. See if they got the definition. Now they ain't. Yeah, okay. It says make something physically stronger or more solid, all right, like a rock, So that's what you want. That's what you want to practice in this truth, fortifying your mind, especially in the times we in. All right. So back to these definitions. It says strengthen, reinforce, toughen, consolidate, bolster, shore up, brace. All right, brace. So you got to brace yourself for what's about to happen, man. It's about to be a lot of turmoil, that's going to befall the planet. So your mind got to be right. You got to have your mind fortified. Now, it says brace. Now, if you look right here, it says, for an example, at the very top of the screen, it say the wall had been fortified. Yeah, and your mind pretty much is a wall, all right, to protect from all sorts of dangers. The scripture tells you, give me any plague. Our forefather, King David, said, give me any plague but the plague of the woman and the plague of the heart, man. Because your heart, once you lose your mind, once your mind is infiltrated and your mind is under attack, it's ball game, all right? It's a wrap. And this is the biggest, being in this truth is the ultimate mental game, all right? It's 90% mental and maybe 10, 20% physical, man. And and the physical part is pretty much just standing out, making your body a living sacrifice. But for the most part, being in this truth is the ultimate chess game. All right? It's a big mental game. So with that, let's go into some scriptures. This is 1 Peter 1 and 13. Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind, right? Which basically means fortify your mind, man, or strengthen your mind. Be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Yeah, so you need to have your mind girded up. You got to brace yourself and prepare yourself for the revealing of Yahweh Shah when he returns, all right? And you want to be sober, which means don't have no other thoughts to come into your mind, all right? Your mind should be fortified and protected, you know? It should be hard to penetrate, all right? Which that makes a lot of guys fall out the truth, you know? They go to having thoughts of kicking it with their partners or the family, going to the family weekend functions, man. And once that penetrates your mind, then it's a wrap, all right? This is Proverbs 4 and 23. Keep thy heart with all diligence. Yeah, that's your mind, which means watch. You know, you protect your mind diligently, man, because your mind is a fortress, all right? It's like if you're at war, your safe house, all right, or certain checkpoints, you protect that, all right? So it says, keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Yeah, which your heart or your mind is what possessed this knowledge. So if you let it get, if your heart get penetrated, or you know it get a leak in it, then the issues of life is going to spill out, which is this oil, man. Verse 24, put away from thee a forward mouth and preserve lips, and perverse lips put far from thee. Yeah, which pretty much means speaking doctrines outside of this truth, all right? Verse 25, let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right nor to the left, remove thy feet from evil. Yeah, which that's the way you got to walk on this path, pursuing Sirach, the 7th chapter, where it illustrates a city that's set in a dangerous place, with the path so narrow that one man can only travel at a time, with fire on one side and deep waters on the other side. So when you walk in that type of path, you got to be concentrating. Your mind got to be on point, all right? So your mind must be fortified and protected, all right? This is Ephesians chapter 6 and I'll start at verse 16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation. Yeah, and what's the helmet? A helmet protects your mind, man, or your head, all right? Which this helmet of salvation is what fortifies or strengthens your mind, all right? And the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. So your mind is key, man. You got to wear that helmet of salvation, which pretty much means fortifying or strengthening your mind, because every day this is a battle. And that's another thing with the brothers out there, and me, myself included, got to keep in mind that this thing is not just about going out on Saturdays, man, all right? Or whenever you watch a video, you in the spirit. No, all your everyday walk of life, man, Satan is attacking you, and it goes by way of your mind, all right? It starts with your mind. So the most important thing to protect or to fortify is your mind, which is your fortress. Your mind is your safe zone, all right? That's where you go and unwind. You go and meditate to yourself with your mind. But if your mind is infested or have been penetrated with demons, then it's a wrap, all right? So I hope this video was edifying. Until the next time, I say shalom.